Welcome back for match 3. This is Old Man Poole. Looks like we are waiting on our opponent to decide whether he wants to play or draw. I imagine he'll take the play. Considered for a minute, but looks like that's the direction he went. I think this is a keep. We're a little bit light on our early drops, which is, again, the danger of the deck. But we do have Forerunner of the Empire, and that means that we can get Ripjaw Raptor, and hopefully that's enough to stabilize. If we find a green source, we can play Jade Light Ranger early as well. Let's go ahead and keep. Ooh, with the 1-drop. Okay, looks like we're playing Merfolk. Don't really like just playing Jade Bear out on its own, but maybe that's incorrect. I've had a couple opponents play it just as a vanilla 1-1. So maybe it's not as bad as it looks. I mean, I guess if you have lots of Merfolk synergies, if you've got like the... I can't remember what it's called. Root Weaver? Is that right? Man, I haven't played original Ixalan for too long. The Merfolk that comes in and distributes +1/+1 counters. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a reason to play it, I guess. But still, he's played 2 creatures for a total of 3 power. I'm okay with that. Even with a slow start. Forerunner will answer one of those guys too, or at least has the potential to. Alright. Still no early drop or forest for the Ranger. Starting to look a little bit dangerous. My opponent could just have a fast enough start that we can't recover. Second forest, followed by River Darter. Okay. Good against all of our dinosaurs. Don't make splashes. And we go down to 15. Drawing a forest would be really nice here. Or any of our other 3-drops. We need to find a land period before we can play the Forerunner. Forest would be great. Perfect. Man, I think I just need to talk to Magic Online. When I ask it, it gives it to me. But this is pretty good here. So hit 1 mountain and then a Stampeding Horncrest. I don't hate the Horncrest. Not sure we actually need it though either. I think I might rather have some more lands to try and deploy our hand a little bit faster. I'm actually gonna put him in the graveyard or some removal. Horncrest is good, he's just not super high impact for the next couple of turns. Okay, the Jade Light Ranger. In a perfect world, you could have had that a 4/3, but it does keep this Jade Bearer from swinging, probably. And can trade for the River Darter. Which I do think I want to do. I just need to maintain my life total as much as we can. Ooh, okay. Jadecraft Artisan, going on probably River Darter, I guess? Or I guess actually probably Jade Bearer. That's a little bit worrisome. I think we will trade. Still down to 10 though. Looking a little grim. My opponent did go 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. Well, I guess 1/1, 3/4. Which is the danger. This deck is not super well equipped to handle super early aggression. But we'll play Forerunner of the Empire. Where were you? You'd been great earlier. Play Forerunner of the Empire and then go and get our... Also play Knight of the Stampede, I guess. A little bit of a slower play. But then the following turn we could do like charging Tuscadon and Ixali's Keeper. And we can always Forerunner a little bit later. That actually might be better. This is just a pretty nice brick wall against what my opponents can attack with. I'm also a little bit happier to block with it. Because if my opponent just kills it, it's not as big of a deal as losing a Forerunner. Yeah, the tempo here might just be good enough. Again, I always love to hear comments, so if you guys see a play you disagree with or you think I could have made better, let me know. If you guys like Forerunner better in that position. I definitely could see that being correct. But I think it's likely my opponent's got some sort of trick. And even if he doesn't, this being able to hold the Jadecraft Artisan at bay is nice. Another one? Jade Guardian, okay. Gonna put a counter on the Artisan, I guess. Alright. He swings us down to 6. We play Ixali's Keeper and Tuscadon. Ooh. Another Jade Bearer. Okay, this fortunately still doesn't give him a great opportunity to attack. And we are gonna get reasonable value this next turn. Coming in with both. Am I missing something? This is a 3/3. One has no mana. I don't think so. Okay. Because you just really want to make sure you get that 6 in. Ooh. Ripjaw Raptor's pretty good. We can actually play Tuscadon and Ripjaw Raptor. Ooh, the value. And he has a bunch of cheap stuff, but we have enough blockers that it makes it pretty awkward for him to interact. Like, he could get through for 2, but we'd eat his entire board if he swung aggressively, and he is out of cards. This is where we get to start taking over. Yeah, I think that, Knight of the Stampede has some serious potential. We just played 9 converted mana cost on turn 5. Pretty good. Obviously, if he has a bounce spell or something, it could still be medium bad for us, but like, we're not out of the woods. But that was a very powerful stabilizing play, and my opponent is top decking. Alright, another Jade Guardian. It's unfortunate because he can pump up the Jadecraft Artisan even larger. Yep. Looks like that's exactly what he's gonna do. He has 5 attackers, which means we have to chump block this. It feels pretty bad. We do get to eat a couple of other things, though. Still could get there. Oh, it did have a pretty fast start. He swings with everything. We chump block, eat, take 2. The next turn we have a Dreadmaw. Probably no keeper. Ooh, no attack. Okay, I like no attack. I think things are only gonna get better for us as time goes on. Leaving barrier counts. So I guess we actually, Colossal Dreadmaw's too expensive, but we can play both of these. We're in the Empire, if we ever get it to stick, has so much potential. I think Gleaming Barrier and Ixali's Keeper's gotta be the play. And then just pass it back. Opponents only got 1 more creature than we have defenders. Oh no! Oh, what a top deck. That's pretty bad for us. That's really bad for us. That was a plus, that's like an overrun pretty much at this point. Okay. Do we not die pretty much in any way? No attack still. I think I'd be going, well, I don't know, it's a complicated board. You could figure out where I'd block, though. Okay, land is not bad. So we play Forerunner of the Empire. Can't actually clean up anything. We use that to go and get a dinosaur. And play it. And then next turn we play Forerunner of the Empire and wipe away the Mistbinder. Yes, we would like to use the ability. We have Ranging Raptors. Right now, nothing's dying to this trigger, right? So I think we get Ranging Raptors here. Trigger, and then next turn we play for 4. We've got 3 mana available. We can play Armasaur, assuming that the knight doesn't get killed. Or the throwback, I guess, even if the knight does get killed. Oh, we can't play it this turn. Okay, that's still a good pickup, though. We draw it, then we play Forerunner. Right, because that doesn't go to hand. It's not that good. We kind of just have to dodge my opponent swinging one more time. And I think we've probably got him, because we'll kill off that. Don't attack, please. Don't. Yes. Now he has to have interaction or he loses. Probably. This is scary. Okay. Didn't interact immediately. I'm waiting with bated breath. We're going to use the ability. And we're going to go ahead and get a Dreadmaw, I guess. I guess if we get a Frill back, right now we're going to Ranging Raptors twice. So we're going to go up to 7 mana. Assuming this is still alive, we have 5 mana available. Or I guess 7, 9, 11 mana, which means we could actually play the Armasaur and a Dreadmaw. So I guess Armasaur is maybe better. Best. Okay, and we play the Ranging Raptors. We lose our Ixalan's Keeper, but we get a whole heap of value. Whew, man, this is gonna be sweet. Yes, let's use it. Get a couple of triggers. Yes. Get a Forest, I guess. Draw a card. And trigger again. And again, we want to put the Ripjaw Raptor second, because we'd rather not draw lands. And basically everything my opponent has dies. Mountain again. Ooh, yeah, that feels good. There's that Armasaur. I guess that's true, it didn't matter what we put on top. Alright, and now we can attack. Swinging with this guy, maybe only. This represents a lot of damage if he doesn't block, and we get to... I guess it trades just with a little Jade Bearer, but I think that's still okay. We want to put a clock on my opponent because if he finds like 1 with the wind, we can still lose. I think I'll keep the Ripjaw Raptor back, actually. Yeah, let's swing. Maybe we don't need the value, we just need the speed. I think that's probably correct. Because now the only way I think we realistically lose is to something like 1 with the wind. Yeah, I think I definitely like that. You keep this guy back if you've got an out in the deck. Okay. My opponent takes 8. Ripjaw Raptor gets us 1 final card. We can actually play you. Okay. And we are not going to do this. The fact this is a May ability just makes it that much better, too. Probably important that it is, otherwise it would be kind of a feel bad card in some instances. Okay, we won. I did not think that was possible. I think my opponent waited too long, but double Forerunner. Pretty good. Ooh, okay. What do we got? Opponent didn't show us any flyers, although Merfolk definitely is known to have them. I think I probably said that like 4 times this series, but it is true. Check the foundations. Didn't seem... I mean, it would have been fine, but we really need to get to 2 damage. 1 damage wasn't quite enough. Don't think I'm going to change anything. My opponent did have a fast draw, maybe like Jungle Delvers. Good. Still hate Blossom Dryad, maybe we'll do that. This is just one more earlier piece of interaction. And Blossom Dryad just seems so bad. I think we're happy and fortunate that we've never had to draw it. Okay, this hand looks pretty good. I looked at first and saw 4 lands. I was like, oh no, but the last 3 cards of our hand make up for it. Shana's Wayfinder is a good 3-drop. Ripjaw Raptors, our best 4-drop. Don't think you mulligan this. Okay, does have the Jade Barrier start, or Jade Bearer, not Barrier. I wonder if that means that he'll have a follow-up Jade Bearer on turn 2. Seems not impossible. So this is the danger zone. My opponent has a really blistering fast start. We just can fall too far behind. And I think that actually happened in the last game. My opponent just didn't swing quite aggressively enough. Ooh, okay, there's another catchphrase. I like no play, but that is still true. I'm happy to see my opponent misses 2-drop. So next turn we have Tishana's Wayfinder. Ripjaw Raptor will follow immediately after. I don't think there's anything we draw that would change that line. Maybe if my opponent played like a bomb and we hit like Hunt the Week or something, but Born Pioneer, perfectly reasonable. Tishana probably will be okay, especially if we don't hit a land. We hit a scry instead. Probably scrying most things to the top here too. Just want to avoid any more lands on a kind of already land-heavy hand. My opponent's start seems to be slower than it was last game, which is good. Okay, another Savage Stomp. So if my opponent plays like the Merfolk Lord or something, it's not impossible we'd use that next turn. Okay, I think we'll just keep Forerunner of the Empire. I think that's okay. And if my opponent doesn't have a great play next turn, we'll play that and set up to kill out his Jade Bearer and his Merfolk the following turn. Ooh, Jade Light Ranger's a good one. I should know, it's in my deck. 2 lands, or land Crashing Tide. So I did find him blue, a little bit unfortunate. Crashing Tide's pretty good against us too. Wait, Daylight Ranger. Oh, okay. Alright, so, but I think that means he put the Crashing Tide on top. It's not in his graveyard, so. Don't think there's any attacks my opponent particularly would want to make. So this turn we play Forerunner. My opponent bounces it. It's bad for us. I think that's still better. I mean, you could bounce the Ripjaw Raptor just the same, and this at least will find a dinosaur to put on top of our library. And also potentially threatens my opponent's couple of 1/1s. You have to be aware of that, though, for things like Savage Stomp. Don't want to get crazy blown out. Yes, we would like to use the ability. And what do we get this time? Ranging Raptors isn't fantastic. We're not that far away from Dreadmaw. I actually kind of like Armasaur better, though. Making some 1/1s to clog up the ground seems fine. That, if my opponent's paying attention, should be a giveaway, because he knows we have the Ripjaw Raptor, so he'll know that we have that in hand, but that's only if my opponent's paying attention, too. Let's keep that Crashing Tide up and visible to remind me of its looming existence. So he could just bounce the... Okay, just gonna bounce it. It's fine. Still doesn't give my opponent crazy good attacks. Mitigates the chance of a board wipe, but not an incredibly good tempo play. I think we will just trade here. We've got Ripjaw Raptor next turn. No reason to think he's got another bounce spell for sure. I don't think there's anything for 1 mana either. So I think I'm okay with that. don't think we're gonna play Savage Stomp, which means I guess maybe we're better off just playing Armasaur. Slightly more mana efficient. My opponent knows about it, although he should know about Ripjaw Raptor too if he's thinking. I actually kind of like the Armasaur better. There's nothing there that I really want to Savage Stomp. I'd rather save it for his Lord or some other like flyer or powerful creature. So even though Ripjaw Raptor, Savage Stomp is a super great combo. Okay. Bouncing again. We take 4 here. But that's not... that's not bad tempo, but it's not fantastic tempo either. Finding a like 2-drop here would probably be my best possible draw, because we could play Ripjaw Raptor and a 2-drop, or Forerunner and a 2-drop. But I think we're actually not getting beat down so fast and so hard that just playing a couple more dinosaurs won't be bad either. So with this in mind, still don't like using the Savage Stomp. I don't think we're in that much desperate danger. I think we'll just play Armasaur over Dreadmaw. It's a little bit less mana efficient, but Armasaur's good if he's got like a combat trick. I guess Dreadmaw's maybe good too, because then the combat trick doesn't even get us. But like if he's got the 3/3 that gives +2/+2, it's not a trade we're super happy to make, but yeah, Dreadmaw may have been better. I thought I was being clever, but probably too clever for my own good. Mist-Cloaked Herald. Okay. Not particularly good against Forerunner, unless he's got a way to buff it up right now. Could have Jade Guardian or something. Okay, there's the Artisan. Yeah. Makes me a little bit sad. Should have played the Dreadmaw. I think we will block, though. I mean, it's bad value, but I think it needs to be done. We have a good hand, we just need to maintain our life total, I think. Yeah, I should have played the Dreadmaw. Mistake for sure. Okay. We're getting closer and closer to Forerunner. We have 8, so next turn we could do that. So we could play Dreadmaw, pass, then next turn Forerunner of the Empire, Ripjaw Raptor. Do that all in one turn. Seems okay. Yeah, I should have played that last turn. Hopefully it still doesn't matter. My opponent has a bounce spell or something, we're still okay. If he has something that gives like +1/+1 counters everywhere, that's bad. But assuming not a whole bunch of counters, we're gonna get really good value off our Forerunner. Okay, River Darter is fine. Not a bad one, but not a real huge threat either. Okay, and actually the Pioneer is kind of nice because I'd like to get rid of the Merfolk now if we can. And none of those pair super well against the Dreadmaw, so we also are going to be able to go and get another big threat off the Forerunner, and then we'll have Savage Stomp as well. I think we're in a good spot. So with Forerunner, I think we just get like another Colossal Dreadmaw. I don't think that there's a dramatic difference. Is there anything else that's better than that? Yes, we would like to use the ability. I mean, I guess we could get like Stampeding Horncrest, and that swings a little bit faster. Or Charging Tuscan, which swings a little bit harder. I think I just want the bulk here. Another Dreadmaw on top. And play Ripjaw Raptor. Draw the Dreadmaw. And we kill off our Saproling, but we do wipe out a lot of 1-cost creatures on my opponent's side as well. What a surprise! Okay. And then we'll go ahead and swing with our Dreadmaw, I think. We're still at a reasonably high life total, and getting some damage in seems fine. I don't think it's real likely my opponent blocks. He doesn't have a way to get around the Ripjaw Raptor, though. He doesn't have good attacks either. And if it's like a pump spell, I'm pretty happy with him using that into the Raptor. It's just really hard for my opponent to keep us from getting value off this. Okay, Mistbinder is fine. And Jade Guardian. Okay, well, the Artisan will be large. Or the River Darter, I guess. Okay, yeah, going for the River Darter. I can see an argument for that. So I imagine we go down to 9. That's a good play. We crack back and do what? We find 2 dinosaurs. We play both. Pretty much, certainly. Okay, we didn't. We can play... We've got 9 mana, 2, 8. We can play everything this turn. I think we will. We'll probably start out with Savage Stomp, targeting the River Darter from the Ripjaw, rather than Merfolk Mistbinder. This is just, I think, our biggest danger. We get to draw a card. Don't think it's... Again, I guess if we find a cheap dinosaur, we can play both in the same turn. We would lose the Ripjaw Raptor in that case, but we get to wipe everything but the Artisan. Pretty good. And the Evasive Threat is definitely the dangerous one there, even though Mistbinder is definitely a better card. Okay, Jungle Delver. Can't quite play that. So we go ahead and swing with our Colossal Dreadmaw, leave everything else back. If he blocks with 7 toughness, we can always play a dinosaur and finish off the last little bit. It looks like that's likely. We'll finish off 2 creatures here. Draw 1 more card. We can play this for 4, right? 1, 2, 3. We have 6 mana, 7, 8 mana available. Play this for 4, and play this for 4. Looks good to me. Draw an extra card. Finish off 1 more of my opponent creatures. Yeah, what an all-star. The Ripjaw Raptor is definitely better, but this card has been the real deal. We've done a pretty good job of dismantling my opponent's board. Okay, and that's it. Hey, our first 3-0. The dream. And with dinosaurs, the extra big dream. Cool. Yeah, like I said, super happy. Get to join the leaderboard when there's only a couple of people up there with trophies. That feels good. And the deck was super fun. I think we did we got hooked up really well in Ixalan. We got pretty lucky in that last pack. Because even if we were one of the only dinosaur drafters, you're not usually going to get Ripjaw Raptor late or Savage Stomp, but all 3 of these cards came around that last pack and really helped out the deck. Forerunner of the Empire seems really good. Even if you only have a couple of Enraged cards, I was impressed with how much it just takes out all the little things on your opponent's side. I think it's actually also going to have advantage with smaller dinosaurs, especially smaller, tougher dinosaurs, because if you can play 2 in 1 turn, that takes out a lot of the format. There's a lot of 2 toughness creatures out there. I think all 3 Colossal Dreadmaws were good fits. I think we were a little bit lighter on 2 drops than you would like to be, but we didn't get punished too much. Yeah, very happy with the deck. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I'm going to post this probably, I guess, tomorrow, so it'll be the day after Rivals of Ixalan releases, but should have some good content to keep you guys busy for a little bit, and good luck in all your drafts and seals events. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of a better handle on the format. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.